One day, a wise professor walked into his classroom. He placed an empty glass jar on the table in front of his students. Without saying a word, he pulled out a bag of large rocks and gently filled the jar to the top. He asked the class, "Is the jar full?" The students replied, "Yes, it is." The professor smiled and then pulled out a bag of small pebbles. He poured them into the jar. The pebbles filled the spaces between the big rocks. Again he asked, "Now is it full?" The students laughed. "Yes, now it's full." But the professor wasn't done. He took a container of sand and slowly poured it into the jar. The sand filled all the empty gaps between the rocks and pebbles. "Now?" he asked. "It's full," the students shouted. Finally, he poured in a glass of water, which trickled in, soaking into every tiny space. Then the professor looked at the class and said, "This jar is your life. The big rocks are the most important things. Your health, your family, your passion. If you lost everything else but still had these, your life would still be full. The pebbles are the other things that matter. Your job, your house, your education. The sand is the small stuff, social media, arguments, gossip, entertainment. And the water, that's everything else that just fills time. If you fill the jar with sand or water first, there's no room left for the rocks. The same goes for life. If you spend all your energy on the little things, you'll never have space for what truly matters. So ask yourself, backhand index pointing right, are you spending your time on what's most important? Backhand index pointing right, are your big rocks being pushed aside? Because at the end of the day, you don't get a second jar. Prioritize what truly matters. Don't let the small things steal space from the big things in your life.